This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Betsy.
Marcy.
Oh, boy, I'm excited about our guest today.
Oh, dude, me too. She's just one of the best.
She's a live one, right?
I thought you were just going to be like, she's alive. I was like, yeah, of course she's alive. We have yet to get a ghost on.
Oh, well, we had that lady who was married to a ghost,
I
but
mean,
that's
that
just
was close. That was pretty close.
In hindsight, not even fun. That was nothing compared to this woman that we have who's alive and not having sex with a ghost.
Hey, we
that
don't
I know of.
She might
Honestly,
She
you're
might
right.
be.
I shouldn't say that. She is a comedian. You've seen her on IFC, Comedy Central. She hosts a podcast called Esteem Party. Alana Johnston.
Ladies, thank you so much for having me. And let's just say when it comes to my sex life, things are a little spooky.
Yes.
You know, my husband, kind of like a dead log. So basically, I am having sex with a dead person.
oh, holy hell.
Yes, let's destroy him. Destroy him on air.
Norm, if you're listening, one, I'm watching you and you are laying on the ground right now. So I stand by what I said. Thank you.
Fuck him up, queen.
I stand by what I said.
Alana, how are you?
Honestly, I'm in the middle of a pandemic, as it turns out. And you know what? Flying high. Here's why. Because I have something to do today. It is this. FYI.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what I have to do today. And I'm feeling like $1,000,000 because it is, I've talked about this with Betsy before. It's just, podcasts are such a great way to just hang out with your friends. And
yes.
I am so excited to hang out with both of you.
Right.
We're going to tell some stories, but just how nice to just chat, really.
Especially because I don't know that, like, eventually I'm positive we would stumble upon a hang somehow.
Yeah.
But we're not like, it's like when it comes to FaceTimes and Zooming, it's like the 10 core people usually that feels the most natural to reach out to.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have a reason to be like, I think this person's fun and cool, but we aren't the kind of people who got dinner regularly before this.
Well, I was just chatting with one of my 10 Zoomers and or FaceTimers, and we had said the thing that we miss most about comedy shows was running into people.
Yes.
And I felt like that we were definitely that, or you'd see each other at the theater and then you catch up in the green room, or if you're at the bar after grabbing a drink, you're like catching up there, like whatever the case. And I'm like, I didn't realize how much I talk to people at those shows. And I don't see or talk to them otherwise. And not that I'm not willing to, but it's more just like, and when you did see each other, it was real conversation. It wasn't like it was just bits. You would have real catch-up conversation, but it was just, that was the way the universe brought us together. Yeah. And I miss that sense of community. I miss my friends. I miss my friends.
I feel we were also used to that, where it's like, oh, I know no matter what, if I have like 2 shows this week, I will see my friends.
Yeah.
I don't need to hit them up necessarily. I will see my friends who I want to see.
Well, especially because you guys had like weekly shows. So it was easier to find you. So I knew if I had the 7 p.m. show before your 9 o'clock show or whatever, I knew I'd come into the green room. I knew exactly who I was going to see.
Right.
So it was always, and I always get to the shows early, and, you know, they have to turn over the theater in between. So you always had like 20, 30 minutes to talk. You had like a good amount of time to talk.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a very annoying part of it. How do I phrase it? It's like a part that I am missing but don't emotionally miss is the finding out what people are doing in their careers, because we're a networking town and I'm in between jobs now. And so my agent was like, oh, do you know any people who are writing on other shows right now that might be staffing. I was like, no, I don't run into anyone. I can't help you at all. Unless you got the info, I got nothing.
Honestly, guess what? I'm just telling people I'm turning down jobs so that they think I'm being offered them. I'm going, you know what? It's not the time. COVID, too scary. I'm saying no to all the jobs.
I mean, I'm letting people know Marcy needs some money.
Yeah, I'll lick whatever. Come on, let me do something, man.
Yeah, every day I like to post my ever dwindling bank account on Twitter and for the people to see. I've got a couple GoFundMe's going for all kinds of things I'm doing. I'll tell you what.
Oh boy, I got some future injury GoFundMe's.
Yeah, right. But it is true. Like in terms of jobs. People being, and I hate to say it, I hate that it's a schmooze town, but people being like, what are you up to? And you're like, oh, I just did this or this. And they're like, I'm going to hit you up about this. But when you're in your house and you only talk to the same 10 people, you're not thinking of the other people. You're not seeing their shows posting. You're not running into them.
And it doesn't feel natural to then ask about, like, it feels like I'm only coming to you for this thing when it's like, no, part of the community is like, we work together and we want to collaborate. But if you don't know it, you can't do it.
I'm not going to DM you and being like, so what have you been up to? And the person's like, I haven't talked to you in 9 months. I'm heard you sold a show.
The same thing as you. Nice.
Like hot press. So you looking for anyone to work with you? Anyway, that's just.
I don't think so, dude.
Also, just the injection of people having some good energy.
Oh yeah,
I'll take it.
Huge.
We miss it, guys.
I need it.
Oh, hey, guess what? Right. I'll lick anything to get that energy.
Hey,
That's the bottom line. I'll lick anything. I really don't care.
Can I say, like, a really sad thing is that I don't feel so different, I think, than normal at this point. Like, I've like, if there's not a shock, I'm just like, yeah. We just keep doing this.
It's been so long. Like at the beginning, I felt like the first 2 months to my core, because I was doing my self-esteem party live show regularly. Like it was like I had a routine and all this kind of stuff. And then it was like all that was gone. And I was like, comedy's dead. What are we going to do? This, and this. And then now I'm going, love the break. Honestly, die all you want for comedy. Fine by me, because it's just like, I'm nothing. I hate that I'm going to say this and I know it's going to bite me in the ass. Nothing surprises me or shocks me anymore. It's just like, you're like, it is what it is. And, somebody books a show and they're like, I got this, and this. I go, sounds good. Or somebody's like, oh, this got canceled. I go, sounds good. I go, sounds good.
I do think so many people are just numb now. I mean, yeah. Where it's just like, where it's such a like, I don't know. There's so much shit going on that it's very easy to be like, yep, sounds good.
And then I'm from an area of the country that is not on lockdown the way we are here in California. And so my family will be like, what did you do today? And I'm like, we are living different lives.
Yeah, dude. Like,
they're having like 4-year-old birthday parties inside. Like, they're wilding out down there.
Well, dude, it's crazy to talk to my family in Canada because just so that people know, I did threaten to mention I was from Canada and I have delivered in less than 10 minutes. But you know, when you're like, what are you guys up to? They're like, we're all getting paid $2,000 a month to stay home. And I'm like, how about that?
Right. Right.
Cool. 2 very different countries right now.
So close, so far.
Right. So yeah, it's kind of, you're right, Marcy. Different stories between my family and yours, but nonetheless, very different from the California story. That's for sure.
Right. Ooh.
Well, I'm glad we got our pandemic talk at the top.
Hey,
we covered
spooky stuff. Get it out of the way.
Scary.
It is. We could reframe it as the virus is just an alien.
Whoa.
And don't I love that? And don't I just love that?
And our body is their solar system.
Whoa.
And they're about to invade. Here we are.
No, they haven't reached mine yet. I'm light years away inside.
Well, I mean, what with Betsy and I licking everything? You know, I have a feeling we're close. I have a feeling we're very close.
All right, so we're gonna get into. Oh wait, tell us about self-esteem party.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you have a podcast.
I do. It's the Feel Good Podcast of the Year sometimes. So basically, it's all about self-esteem, how you're feeling, about yourself, how you felt in the past, what contributes to that. But it's been very interesting since the pandemic, which, by the way, we refer to it as a pandemic just to have a bit of fun. So it's been interesting since the pandemic hit because now we're getting 2 assessments of how did you used to feel on average and how do you feel in the last 9 months? What's been going on? And I encourage people to talk through what matters to them, what's affecting them, and also to celebrate the times we do feel okay, because there's a lot of guilt associated with that now.
Big
I
time.
think, yeah, moments of joy. There's a lot of guilt. You feel bad about it. And so that's why I'm saying it's the Feel Good Podcast of the Year, because you're either feeling good to know that people can relate to you and that we're all going through something, but it's also the Feel Good Podcast of the Year in the sense that you have permission to feel good if you feel good. So it's it's fun. We have comedians on. We've had Betsy on. Marcy, we will be having you on. Yes, check that out. That's where the podcasts are. You can get in there and find it. Sure, I don't know.
If you found this one, you gotta find that one.
Yeah, if you found this one, you're gonna find that one. It's as simple as that.
I think so.
But yeah, that's the podcast.
It's a delight, and you are truly a ball of energy to be around, even over Zoom. I remember I saw your SNL test. Or not test, your audition, and I was like, holy moly, she's exciting. You're exciting. Too exciting for that show, honestly, but
the second show I ever did at UCB was that SNL showcase.
I was like,
and Betsy was on it. Betsy, you did the butter with what's her name saying goodbye to butter. Paula Dean, one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Tossed it out of a bag and would go on get. One of the best things I've ever seen. To this day, I remember that.
Oh yeah, like old Yeller the butter. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wow.
Thank you, Mercy. We're all having some fun memories.
Yes, it's nice to be like, let's not cloud our brains with any current things. Remember the past.
Let's remember Betsy saying goodbye to butter.
I always start, or we always start.
Marcy
Betsy,
always starts.
I apologize.
I get it, man. I get it. We were having a fight before, and now
yeah.
Marcy and I are fucking mad at each other.
Wait, this is really funny.
You guys brought me in to take it out on me. Hey, why not?
Yeah, we find our relationship is better when we have an outside source to project all of our upset feelings. But anyway, we always start by asking people, damn it, Betsy, did you hear me just forget everything?
Yeah, you forgot it all.
You do it. What do I ask?
What do you believe in, if anything, in the paranormal?
Yes.
Okay. So I have 2 answers for this.
Ooh.
I believe there is other life that exists that is not us somewhere, for sure. Yep. We've had so much proof, and we've just that one I base on proof. We have had beyond proof on that, no question about it, and it's all coming out now. Nobody cares anymore. They're like, it's pandemic. Here you go. So I definitely believe in that intelligence somewhere else. And here's an interesting one that I personally have proof on. This will go to my story. I believe in energy, and I don't know. I'm not going to say where it's coming from. I'm not going to speculate because I have a personal proof, but I have nothing to back it. But I'm going to say I believe in unexplained energy. Call that what you may. Call it what you may.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, of course.
Isn't that a rule of physics?
Hey, guess what? You could be right. Okay, where's the proof? Until I see the written proof on this podcast, I will not believe it.
But the energy can neither be destroyed nor created. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, but I believe it's. I believe I have a connection with it. Personally,
really?
Yes.
You're kind of an empath.
It's like I'm because I have so much energy myself. And Inessa Frantowski's on this theory with me. She's a part of my story because I have, I'm going to say, kind of a bit of an unnatural amount of energy, especially like as I'm getting older, it's not fading. I definitely still have that energy. So it's not like kid energy or something.
Right.
It's just it's built in. I think I have like not powers, but I draw energy to me. I like
That
pull
makes
it to
sense.
me. Yes. And I truly, because I'm putting so much out, I believe I'm pulling so much back in. So that's why I'll say, I feel it pertains to me. I can't speak for other people, but this has been a lifelong thing where I definitely have this, especially like, it's why I draw a lot of crazy people to me. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like, I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out.
You're a beacon.
Yes. I'm the lighthouse of energy.
Yes.
Then what did you do to your husband?
Well, he's knocked out cold. I'll tell you what, he has been for 4 years. That goes without saying. You know, he's like that boat that doesn't catch the light. He just crashes right into the rocks.
He's not a conductor. He's
He's the caboose. You know, he's right there in the behind there. He's on the end.
I meant like he's not water or metal, so he doesn't conduct
Well,
the
girl,
electricity.
I'm talking trains. I'm pulling this guy. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking.
I was like, Marcy, do you mean like a boat captain?
I mean like a conductor of energy, guys. I'm science talk
You're
all day
talking
today.
too sciencey to me. I hear lighthouse, and I'm like, it's either the ranch dressing or an actual lighthouse helping.
Lighthouse
boats.
ranch dressing.
I
What's
highly
lighthouse?
it
Are you
rules.
talking about Bolt House?
Get out of here! What are you? What's that?
Lighthouse? I never heard of a
It's
lighthouse.
a good ranch. It's one of those you can't keep on the shelf. You have to keep refrigerated.
Just so the
forever.
listeners know, the fight's back on. You got to see these two going at it. Yeah, you got to see what I see right now. It's wild.
Furiously shaking. So do you think that your energy not only attracts people but other things? Is that what you're telling? You don't have
Absolutely.
to don't pussyfoot. Just you can go into it if you want.
Here we go. I'd love to. Okay.
Yes.
So here's what I'm talking about. So I move very fast through life. It's something I've had to work on, is to slow down through therapy and mindfulness and stuff like that. I have to actively slow down my mind, my physical actions, everything. I have to slow down, right? I've gotten better at it growing up. So this story though takes place a couple years ago. Okay. In LA, here in LA, in Little Armenia. That has nothing to do with it, but still, in case the people want to know.
It's nearabouts
right?
where we all are, though, right?
Yes, here we go. There we
close to
go.
where we all live.
So for a couple of weeks, I had a roommate at this time. We lived in an apartment together. And for a couple of weeks, unexplained, when I was by myself, I would keep dropping giant jars of pickles and olives, just for standing still out of my hands. Smash glass, pickles and olives everywhere. Unexplained. My hands weren't wet. It's not like I washed my hands and then went to put it away. One of them happened up the stairs. One of them happened in the middle of the living room. One of them happened obviously in the kitchen, a place where it would happen. But I mean like standing still, just out of my hands. Smash glass.
What period? How long of a period of time?
This was about 5 weeks. And at this time in my life was some like, I would say personal conflict and turmoil and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, this is stuff's going on in my life. It's physically coming out of me.
Yes.
Because things breaking, right? And at this point in time, I had relationship end and, some friend conflicts were happening and stuff like that. Okay. But that's that. Okay. Always career stuff. You know how that is.
Yes.
Right?
That's a permanent.
That's a broken jar for life. I mean, that's
constantly shattered
dude.
jars.
Don't even put the lid back on that bad boy. It doesn't matter. So
I'm also like really really trying not to ask way more questions about how many pickles and olives you eat. But
here's the thing. I eat a lot of, I'm half Arabic. So olives is just built in to my DNA. So it would be, blasphemy if someone in my family didn't have olives. We always all have olives.
Okay.
This is the case. And then the pickles, that's just fun for me. That's my
I love a pickle.
And you
I
have
love
to
a
remember,
pickle.
and because I keep breaking these jars, I'm replacing these jars, right? So I'm breaking the replacements.
We just live different lives because once every couple of years, I might buy either of those.
Really,
and Marcy, that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame to hear that.
I might switch it up just for the heck of it now.
Give it a shot because pickles and olives rule, man.
Yeah, girl, you want to improve your pandemic. Here's 2 ways.
I think it may be because I never liked pickles until the past few years, but I'm starting to.
We got to get the right ones. This is a whole other podcast.
Okay.
The pickle podcast.
We could go on a whole tangent. So
I've already distracted. So we've had 5 weeks. We've dropped multiple jars.
Yes. So, and I keep reporting to Inessa, past guest of yours and of mine and close friend, Inessa Frantowski. So I'm telling her about this, and Inessa is a believer in energy as well, and was someone who pointed out to me how fast I move in life. And she was like, something's going on. Something's going on. And I went, I agree, something's going on. So cut to about after that 5 weeks, Inessa's at my house. Okay. And I have a roommate who loves cats. So she had a giant novelty cat mug, way too big. You can't drink this amount of beverage. Way too big.
Yeah, I know
silly. Yeah, comical. A joke. Yeah, prank. So she has one of these mugs, and it's on the very top shelf. She's taller than me, so she keeps it on the top shelf so that just she can reach
from it. She doesn't want you in on it.
I don't want in on it. She's keeping it out of my way. Keep this horrid mug away from me. I don't want it. I'm never going to use it. Keep it away from my reasonable mugs. So I want it out of the picture. So Inessa's over one night, and we're just chatting, whatever, in the kitchen. And I open the cabinet, and she will testify to this. Regular pace. I open the cabinet door, okay? I don't whip it open. Right. Regular pace. This matters. Regular pace. And this mug that was not sitting on the edge, this mug, Inessa saw it clear as day, was, I'm going to say, minimum an inch back on that shelf.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, flies off, right as I look up, smacks me dead in the face, shatters, my nose is bleeding, I fall to the ground.
What?
And Inessa couldn't even come to my aid. She was dumbfounded. And I was like, did you see that? And she was like, I saw that. And we were like, this is the pickle jars. This is, and she goes, you're pulling this to you. Because I saw it happen.
Now.
Literally, dude, had to fly forward and down. Okay. So I get essentially attacked by a cat mug. Cut to 3 weeks later. A friend posts on Facebook that they're getting rid of their hairless cat because it was younger than its other hairless cat and it had too much energy and was tiring out the older hairless cat. So as a joke, a mere gag, I take my roommate in it, going, Georgia Brooks, I'll name names. Sounds perfect for you. Half an hour later, who shows up at the house with a hairless cat? Without my permission. I've never owned a pet in my life. Without my permission.
Sounds like you were telling your roommate, though, we should get this
Really,
cat.
Marcy? LOL? Really? When you put an LOL on the end? I don't think so. In fact, that implies I'm only laughing my head off about this out loud, nonetheless. So, and she knows. There's no way I was she knew.
Right.
So she gets the cat, she brings it home. And I'm like, what is happening? But she was going through some troubled time in her life at that time.
Yep.
And the cat was bringing her comfort. So I was like, we'll try it out. But I'm very nervous around this cat, especially this kind of cat, because it looks creepy. And it's dark gray. He's 2 years old, this little cat.
Yeah, they have like their skin is like oily and stuff.
Exactly. So whatever, I'm scared of the cat. That's fine. So over the week, I try to get to know the cat. I like remain perfectly still while it crawls near me to not show my fear, what have you. So 1 week after she gets the cat, Inessa Frantowski comes over. We're getting back from the gym. I have a dark brown foot mat on the inside of the apartment, right? So she opens the door. I unlock the door. She goes in first, doesn't see the cat on the mat, scares the cat, and the cat jumps on her bare leg because she's in shorts, and its teeth pierce her skin.
Oh, no.
The cat is hanging on her leg. She's not kicking it off, but trying to shake it off because she doesn't want to hurt the cat. She's freaking out. She gets it off.
Ew.
It jumps back on.
No. Ew. Oh, fuck.
Hanging on with its teeth, not claws, teeth.
Oh, my God.
She shakes it off one more time. I push her out of the way, step in front, and it jumps on me and pierces my skin and is hanging off of me. Now,
Jesus.
I am not as nice
evil.
as her. I do a massive leg shake, get that cat off, enough time to close the door. Luckily, we had our cell phone in our pocket, closed the door. I called Georgia and I was like, your cat attacked us. You got to come home right now. Blood's dripping down our legs, dripping down our legs. She comes home with a friend in jeans, doesn't console us at all, right past us to go console the cat, to open the door and get the cat. He has the jeans. He goes in first with the protective jeans. So she gets the cat and is like, whatever about the cat. And Inessa and I are horrified. We don't know what to do. The blood's going down our legs, whatever. So
Also, just to like pause, attacks are traumatizing whether or not they're a human or an animal.
yes,
It is an attack. It's an act of violence. And even though the cat's not meaning to like traumatize another person,
No,
but
this cat sounded like it had
Possibly,
a plan.
yeah.
So
dude.
here's the
okay.
thing.
But it's traumatic is what
But
I'm saying.
yes.
Like that's traumatic.
Cut to 24 hours later. First of all, I'm still in the house with this cat, which has, you better believe it, learned to open doors
A taste for blood too.
and is getting out of the room because she's trying to lock him in the room when she's not home.
Oh,
Where the cat teeth had pierced us has now spread dark red.
Oh God, that's
All up
that's
our
like an
legs.
infection.
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what it is.
Cat scratch fever.
It's not. It's blood poisoning.
Oh,
But
When
that
they
happens a lot
scratch you,
with, yeah.
you get cat scratch fever. But they have a bacteria in their saliva. If it pierces your skin, it causes blood poisoning. We
And
go
they
to the
have-
hospital. They were like, you need to come in right away. It's spreading up our leg.
My God.
So whatever. I tell a friend, I'm like, we can't live with the cat. She comes the next day and tells me, okay, great. I found a new place. I'm moving out. And I'm
great,
like,
great.
That cat
What?
bewitched her.
Yeah.
how am I going to afford this place? I'm like, okay. So Inessa moves in, bless her, with her soon to be roommate. You better believe it. Dead weight Norm, my husband, my now husband.
Wait, she moved in.
She moved in for Georgia. I was finding a different place because I can't afford that place myself. And Inessa was already arranged to live
I
with
thought
Norm.
you were saying
Norm
she-
moved in. Okay.
I thought you were saying she moved in with you to replace your roommate.
She moved in. I temporarily stayed with her because I couldn't find a place before Norm got to town.
Gotcha.
And he was
Okay.
going to live there.
Okay, gotcha.
So we decided the attack of the cat mug was a warning, a foreshadowing
yes.
of the real cat attack.
Oh
Now,
my gosh.
Shit.
I get a text from Inessa. So Inessa's still in that place.
Mhm.
A week ago at midnight, I get a text from Inessa saying, are you up? Everybody knows I'm not. I write back at 6 a.m. going, obviously I was not awake. What happened? I don't hear back from her for a couple hours. And I'm like, hey, it's like 11. I go, what's going on? Is everything okay? Because her roommate is out of town. She's by herself in there. She goes, have you ever experienced a haunting here? I go, well, the cat mug of which you were there for. And she goes, okay, but anything else? I went, no, just the cat mug and the pickle jars and olive jars. What's going on? She did an unboxing of a pendant for a friend that owns a witch store. Mm-hmm. Marcy, I know you were brought in on this.
I know, yeah.
And she believes she has video footage of an audio of something that stalls the video of which she feels is a ghost that she captures on video.
Wait, what?
And the reason why this story is relevant is because it takes place in the same apartment. And in my life, I've never had this pickle jar. I've never been attacked by an animal. I've never had any of this happen. And maybe you'll bring Inessa on to tell the story if she's got more information, but I'm only saying it because all of it happened in this apartment.
Whoa.
And that's the full circle of the story. That's the full circle of the story. That's my story. So there's my energy. That's my energy for you.
She sent me the video of that. And it's like when we say there's a ghost, it's like this weird malfunction where I'll see.
It's like a seizure. It's like a like it shakes.
But we had been talking about like she's like, what do you do for a haunting? And I was like, well, first and foremost, why don't you clean up real good?
Yeah, always.
That's
just like clean up your house.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Clean it out.
Declutters your head, declutters everything.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I told her that was a great suggestion when she told me you had said that you were on the case.
All right, whoa. I'm gonna just like play it for you so you can hear it, Betsy.
Yeah. I gotta see it or hear it.
Okay. All right, let's see.
So it's audio.
It's a video, but you really
the audio's the haunting. You'll see.
Okay. Yes, you really.
Shit. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Share and.
Here's my board. Look at that. It's very thick. I mean, obviously, I just chose to a sensual woman sitting on what appears to be Venus here. I'm sure that's Venus herself, perhaps.
You hear that? You want to hear it again?
Play it again. I heard it, but holy shit.
I just chose to a sensual woman. I just chose to a sensual woman.
What?
Dude.
Right?
That's like, and the video like seizures a bit. So it's like, Norm was like, it's got to be the Wi-Fi, which I was like, okay, but the going out and then back in?
And I've never heard of like for the for like something cutting out.
I don't know, dude.
It's weird,
and right when she gets like her board or whatever.
Yeah, that's like, exactly.
Because she was nervous, like, did that bring something in?
Exactly.
But weeks earlier, she had so a few years ago when my roommate who moved out pandemic reasons, when she had moved in originally, she had brought her dad's TV, his like spare room TV.
Yeah.
Because she it was a breakup, so she left she basically left a relationship and all of her things behind. But then eventually got her stuff back, so she brought in her larger TV, and I gave Inessa this older TV. And Inessa started texting me a few weeks ago saying, is this TV haunted? It's been turning on by itself or off by itself. And she's like, I don't know if it's a timer. And so I text Ashley and I was like, what do you know about this? And she's like, that has never happened. Whoa. And it never happened in the 6 months that we had it here.
Yeah.
So that predating, because she was like, I think this board is something, but I was like, no, you already were telling me.
You were already getting stuff.
But now, okay, so you know why this worries me? If this is truly the case, right? Could be, it's an older building, could be an electrical problem, but here's why that's a problem itself. Because if what was happening to me with things breaking and sharp objects, because of glass and the cat mug was foreshadowing the cat attack, is she going to get electrocuted? Like, is that what this is? Electric? Is hers like an electric thing that's happening?
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Is that how this apartment works?
Okay, but let's not tell her and let's just see, okay?
Never. Oh my God. And guess what? Tell her the audio didn't work out for the podcast. Tell her don't bother to listen. But now I'm like, is it on me to warn her?
You know what's so interesting? When I told her to clean, she showed me that she was cleaning out an old like radiator vent.
Yeah, I saw that.
And she had to like take it apart. So I feel like that might have been her chance to be electrocuted. If
That's a good point. Here's the thing.
not radiator, it was a heater, right? Yes. Yeah.
She could have curved it. She could have like done the cleanse and then solved the problem.
Shit, you're right, because it was a heater, right? It was a little heater, like an old
Here's
tiny.
the thing. She's gone now, dude. She's back home for
But
like
it could
a
have
month
caught
or
on.
two.
It could have caught on fire.
Whoa.
She cleaned it off really. She was like, it was
Right
hard to
in
get in
time.
there.
Yeah,
So maybe
the
she got
apartment was
ahead.
warning.
Exactly. And she got ahead.
We'll never know is the thing too.
I don't know, dude. It's
I mean,
like
hopefully.
it was just like, yeah, with the cat attack, and it took us a bit of time to put it together. And then I was like, it was absolutely a sign, because literally it broke my skin on my nose. The mug cut my nose.
This sign literally hit you in the face.
Yeah.
Right in the face. So it's just
ya.
like, and if I hadn't looked up, right, it wouldn't have pierced the skin. It would have just hit my head. I mean, it would hurt still, but because I looked up, it hit exactly my skin and cut it. It's just like, I don't know, dude. So that's why I've never seen a ghost, none of this stuff, but this is my story.
You're saying it wouldn't have hit your skin because you have the thickest
Hair.
curly hair.
Oh, girl, it would have been like hitting a hat. Get real.
Like truly, like fully insulated from the world.
Absolutely would not have pierced this head skin. No way.
No way. Totally
no
fine.
way. It would have just been like caught nicely.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly, wouldn't have even broke.
No. Your hair would have just been like, here, come in.
Cradled it, truly cradled it. Yeah. But yeah, so that's it. And you can see why mine's 3-part. And then Anessa's is like the epilogue. But now, Marcy, you have a prologue to Anessa's epilogue. Like it's essentially a 5-part story.
We got a saga on our
You know what?
hands.
You know what this is all about? It's all about Anessa, though.
And is she my haunting?
Yeah.
Is Anessa a ghost?
Here we go. Should
There
we
we
lick
go.
her and find out?
Should
we risk it?
Figure it out.
But yeah,
Whoa.
That's really wild.
isn't it? And wild that Anessa's also the most spiritual person I know.
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yep.
So it's not surprising she's involved. Like, I wasn't surprised about that at all.
Right.
Yeah. So it was just, and the roommate was home at the time, but didn't see it. She wasn't there. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, everybody else had just missed it. No one was taking my pickle and olive jar seriously, but Anessa. Like, everybody else was ignoring it, and she was the only one taking it seriously. And then, of course, who else to witness and then partake in both attacks?
Yeah. And I've heard the cat story before, but just as a reason why she's afraid of cats.
Rightfully so.
Oh, fair. That sounds horrifying. And then the blood poisoning.
Yeah. The blood poisoning was like madness.
That's so
I've heard
scary.
that so many times from people being bitten by a cat.
Oh,
I've only ever knew cat scratch fever. I only ever knew that.
It's
scratching.
because their teeth are so like they're very pointy, and there's such like so it can go deep. When they bite you, it goes deep because they're like almost like needle like points.
ooh.
Yeah, enough for it to hang its full body
That
weight off
is
of you with 2
fucked
teeth.
up.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
It was messed up.
That's fucked up.
And the meds we were given gave me vertigo, and I missed Deanna Russo's baby shower.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because I got vertigo. Because I threw up. It was throwing up all over the place.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
Yeah,
What
from
a
the medication.
disaster.
I know. Doesn't end.
Did you grow up? So you were saying Anessa's spiritual, but are you spiritual, or did you grow up with any
No.
spirituality?
No one in my family's ever seen a ghost. Nobody's had anything or that I know of. We never had any paranormal, no old houses, none of that
Yeah.
stuff. Never had anything like that. That's
And-
why it really got to me, because
Yeah.
it's like, at this time I must have been maybe 29 when it was happening, or 30. You know what I mean? I'm much older in life, and it's all of a sudden, and it just
Yes.
yeah, it was a lot to take in.
Whoa.
And Anessa's one of those people that she'll see a psychic, she'll do tarot. Does she do you indulge
She reads my
that?
cards. Oh yeah, she reads my cards. Oh, I love tarot. Love tarot.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's prediction. Like, that's not, I mean, listen, did I one time get my cards read by a shaman who told me I was haunted by a suicidal ghost? Yes, of course.
Wait, we gotta hear
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was saying.
What are you
I was like,
talking
you're telling
about?
me you have one story, but I know you have multiple stories.
But I don't, like, she had the story, not me.
What was
And
that?
then she told me I was haunted by a suicidal ghost and that there was a lot of like darkness in me. But here's why I don't consider it my story. She literally told the same story to mine and Anessa's mutual friend, Kasha, a few months later when Kasha came to visit. So you understand, it's not my story.
Right.
It's her story.
She probably doesn't realize that it's hanging around her shop.
Well, listen, when you're across from Harvard and Stone on Old Hollywood Boulevard there, you say what you got to say to survive. You know what I mean?
She just has a bunch of flat like cards, and she's like, "What's it gonna be today?" Suicidal ghost.
Yeah,
All
post-its.
right.
It's some post-its she's got written down.
You know, in some cities, you don't need repeat customers. If you can just get them all once, you'll be fine.
Right.
It's going to be no problem at all. Business is booming. But
I want to
yes.
go to her now and see if I get that.
yeah, but tarot cards. So here's another thing why I believe in tarot card, because that's also energy.
Yes.
What card? What are you drawn to? When you cut, when you this, when you that. It's about being drawn to something, right?
Wow,
and they can read you a mile away. They can, or the second you walk in there, you can pick up on it, and it'll affect your question when you're asking the deck a question, right? So it's like, again, that's all the energy stuff to me. And it's like, I don't know what it is. Marcy's yet to give me the article to prove the science. So I asked for the article. I don't see the article in the messages here in the chat. No article.
Marcy's writing it up right now.
Yeah, I'm
She's
waiting.
typing it right now. She's
I'm
getting
waiting.
Sites,
But until I get the proof, right, I don't know what it is.
yeah,
where I'm at.
That's wild. That's
whoa,
It's crazy, right?
So with energy, have you like walked into places or been in areas where you just get a big old whiff of bad energy and you're like, we got to get out of here. I got to go.
Oh, you can tell when you're walking. It's why I tend back in the day when we used to have party nights, I tend not to go to location 2, because when you go to location 2, you can walk in and you're like, no good will come of this, because you're getting
I don't understand.
an after party.
Oh, okay.
Right? Location
Okay.
2, like if you guys
Yes,
go, you have the show,
Yeah.
and then you go to the bar after, that's location 1. Right? After the event. Location 2 is the second bar or somebody's house afterwards. No good comes of that, because there's an energy there that I'm like, it's people pushing it farther than necessary. And why?
Okay.
That's how I look at it. I go, there's some motives in here, and what are they? There's some lost souls in here, and why?
Oh, but what if it was me?
No, Betsy,
Betsy,
you're trying to.
Let's go to my house. We'll
we
cook
see
some
through
pizzas.
you.
But Betsy, maybe you're there for the motivation of fun. But
I
Alana
am.
Johnston only has fun until bedtime, which is before midnight.
Oh, that's fair enough.
So
That's
what are
fair
you
enough.
pulling out of me that I went there? Maybe
fun.
I'm the bad energy, right? Could be me.
Oh shit!
I'm not playing the blame game. Could be me.
Oh shit! It's you.
But I will say this. Here's the thing about the energy. I make an entrance into rooms that I walk into. So I think I could be the one that people feel the vibe when I walk in. And depending on how I'm received, it's like when you walk into a room, you know there's been a fight. You're like, what just happened? Like when I came onto this Zoom and I thought something's amiss. Something's going on. It's weird. And remember, I showed up early. I came on early. So really, what was I walking in on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we know you came early.
Oh boy, we thought we'd have a few more minutes to hash things out.
Yeah, we're like, okay, we're meeting up early so we can fucking fight on Zoom.
Yeah, right? But yeah, so definitely I can definitely feel stuff when I walk in because I feel I'm putting out stuff.
Right.
And it comes back to you. Those vibes, man, you're in a bad headspace, bad things are going to happen to you.
Yeah.
You put that stuff out. Come on, that's true of anybody. I don't care what you believe in.
Yeah.
That's like attitude. Like that's perception. And you will, and I think with the cats, the mug and this and that, I could have seen them as isolated events, but Anessa helped me string it together. And then it made so much more sense. It really made a lot more sense when it was strung together as pretty much one event.
Do you think that you needed a push out of that place, or were all the ducks lined up to leave?
No, I was blindsided. And it was the right move. I needed to get out.
Yeah.
And so did she. She needed that cat. She needed it. And that cat wasn't going to coexist with me, and our time together had ended. And because of this tense moment that happened, we would have never been able to live together because she would have had to get rid of the cat and choose me. And there would have been resentment forever.
Right.
But also, you set it all up. Like, you were like, here's a cat.
Right.
Oh, so is it almost like
you were?
Is it? Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm thinking that you were, like you said, you're pulling the energy. I think all of this was you doing it for yourself.
I had never thought of it. Yeah, I had never thought of it like that. But honestly, I am the one that tagged her. It was me. She might not have even seen the post.
That's what I'm saying. You told her, get this cat.
Okay, but Marcy, the LOL. Come on now.
But maybe you didn't.
I'm sorry.
I am not saying. I'm not saying you said I want you to have this cat. You said you will have this cat. You should. Yeah.
Here's the thing, Marcy. I believe it that I said was sharing with a friend what was one of the funniest things I've ever seen posted because of the LOL. Okay.
No, absolutely. I'm saying
I'm
intention.
with you with that LOL is like,
I'm saying that the intention is different than the effect.
Yeah. By me tagging her, because there's so much online and through text and this and that is misinterpretation.
Yes.
I did actually invite the idea in.
Yeah.
Really, I did. And I actually really never looked at it like that. I really didn't look at it. To me, I was like, how could you possibly think that? But to her, she'd probably be like, why did you draw my attention to it?
To me.
Yeah, it's true. No, I didn't even send it to her. It was a public tag.
She might think that LOL is lots of love. I thought that for years.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I was like, what does LOL mean?
Are you someone's grandma? That's always a thing that like moms and grandmas think. Like,
I know. I thought it for sure. I was like, lots of love. Okay.
I've heard someone.
Isn't that nice?
I've heard someone that they're like, Mom, that means LOL, and she's like, oh no, after someone's family member died, I sent it to him. That was lots of love.
And maybe LOL was new to her, and that's what she thought. So if anything, do I owe her an apology?
No, she seems happy with it.
Oh my God, she just texted me. Whoa! I'm not joking.
Oh shit!
Oh my God, she just texted me. Guys,
this is wild.
This is
wild.
Insane. Oh my God.
Okay,
oh
so
my
like,
God.
This is an example of it's not the scariest story you ever heard. It actually probably in real life is more traumatic than a ghost being in your closet, but not like, ooh, spooky, do, like a man in the shadow. Like, but this is a very, very clear-cut version of like, yeah, something's up.
Something's up. It can't, unless you're open to it, it cannot be explained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, unless you're open to seeing something in another way, you actually can't explain it. Like, you can't.
Right.
I can't believe she just, cherry
so
on top.
wild.
I don't even, I really.
Open it and see if it's a picture of her cat.
If it's a picture of that cat, I'm out of here. I'm jumping out the window.
I just remembered the last thing that you and I did together was we watched Don't Fuck with Cats.
First of all, it's about basketball, so no luck there. But yes, Marcy. And do you know that was one of the last pandemic movie like indoor hang thing?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Lots of synchronicity,
cats,
guys.
man. And
now
Marcy
I
loves
is
cats.
it don't fuck? Yeah, I guess it is don't fuck with cats because they'll fuck with you because that's the truth.
They'll
For
get
me,
you.
my truth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like I was excited to come on the podcast to say the story. So who knows what you'll think of it, right? But it's like to have learned so much about it, like that you're pointing out to me, and then to have her text this, I'm like, the story lives on. It lives
continues.
Yeah.
It will continue.
Yeah, it really does though, because she still has the cat.
Oh,
Has to be locked in the garage when I come.
I mean,
what?
Has to.
I mean,
Only way.
I would say yes, but
Same for
wouldn't you be
Vanessa.
so bummed if you're like, my cat sucks?
You know what? The cat just came to her at a time when she needed it.
I guess.
And I don't think I could have been there for her in that same way as a friend as the cat was.
Okay. Oh, that's
Well,
nice to think about it.
The cat can be with her all the time, right? Me,
Yeah.
well, I have to go get the pickles and olives. I'm
You
busy.
got to get those pickles and olives, man.
I have errands.
I keep
I'm
shattering
busy. I
them.
keep shattering these jars. I've got to go get them.
I simply have a full schedule.
I'm booked up. Would love to be there for you. But
I can't take that job because I got to go buy
I
pickles
can't.
and olives.
And as we know, I'm not taking jobs right now
I'm
for
not
this exact reason.
taking jobs.
Let that be known to the listeners.
This is
But yeah.
great. God, this really built. Yeah.
Oh, this just made my day. I cannot wait to get off and text her and be like, dude, you'll never believe when your text came. I was just talking about. It's going to blow our mind.
Okay.
It's incredible.
Should we listen to a listener story?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we should. That's so wild. She texted me.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. My name is Nicole. I live in Ohio, but I grew up in a haunted house in Iowa. My twin sister and I shared a bedroom, and we could literally sit down and talk to you for hours about stuff that happened to us growing up. But I will share some of my spookiest stories. The scariest thing that ever happened to me was when I was in 9th grade. I was getting to the age where my hair was getting super greasy every day because, adolescence. And I wasn't really ready to commit to taking a shower every day, so I did what my mom did, and I would get up in the morning and I would wash my hair in the kitchen sink. I don't know if that's a weird thing. I thought it was normal at the time. So I got up in the morning. The only other person home was my sister. I was washing my hair, and I looked up into the reflection on the faucet, and there was something standing behind me. I had just been watching a lot of Ghost Hunters recently, so I was kind of ready to try to debunk anything. I was kind of looking around. The closest thing to me that was behind me was the computer desk, which was like 15 feet away from me, and whatever it was standing right behind my shoulder. It was like a black figure, taller than me, but it had like a white area where its face would be, except it didn't have a face. I was trying to ignore it, and I started to get really freaked out. So I tried to wrap up my hair a little bit, and I wasn't quite done yet. I had shampoo in my hair, so I walked to my bedroom, and I got my sister up just to kind of stand behind me so I could finish washing my hair. And when we returned to the kitchen, and I went back to where I was standing before, it was gone. And I had my sister kind of scoot up so she was standing to where the position that it was, and it was literally like an inch behind me, and I don't know what it was. The longest time my sister thought that it was the Grim Reaper, and she was afraid that I was gonna die, but that was years ago, and I'm still here, so hopefully not. But that was the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
Slender Man. I'll tell you that right now.
Slender Man.
Very first thought I had when she described it, I was like, that's Slender Man right
That's
there.
fucking Slender Man. He's going to talk you into stabbing your friend.
That's how Slender Man
horrifying.
started. That's how he got his start.
Yeah, hair washing. That's terrifying. That's because she's stuck at the sink. Like she's got her head bent and the shampoo and everything. And it's like, that's and then when the sister came to show the distance,
That's
absolutely horrifying.
that is so scary.
Absolutely horrifying.
I know what that Shadow Man was doing, though.
What?
He was like, why are you washing your hair? That's the worst part of showering.
Was it Shadow Man or Shower Man?
Shower Man.
Ooh, I think
That
it was
was
Shower Man.
Shower
I
Man.
think it was Shower Man.
His face was all suds. You couldn't tell it was the face.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was just suds.
Shower Man.
Shower Man.
Whoa.
We cracked the case, so alert your sister. All is well. We've
Not
cracked
the
the
Grim
case.
Reaper and Shower,
It's Shower
Man.
Man.
Ooh.
That was a good story.
That was a
really good story.
It's like a movie.
Yeah, it was really good.
And having the sister recreate it is so smart and then to know that the only way it could have happened was if this thing were an inch with like away from you.
Well, and the key is that it was a twin sister, so you can trust her because she's part of you.
Yes.
Right.
Can't, an
unless
older,
she's-
younger sibling? I don't know.
Unless she's what? Is it fraternal or paternal? Which one's the one that's identical?
Oh, yeah. What is it?
I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I think
it's-
fraternal is not.
Okay, I'll
But
believe
I don't know.
you.
To be very honest, I don't know. And I don't know how we figure it out.
No way
I
possible.
don't know how we'll ever
You know
be
what?
able to
There-
determine.
I'll write that article next. I want to say that fraternal twins are not identical.
Fraternal twins derive from two different ends.
Yes. So
Okay.
depending on, I wonder. I would imagine that both fraternal and paternal probably have similar amounts of that synchronicity that twins have, or that.
Well, 90210. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Brendan and Brenda, yeah.
Yes,
Hello.
but
Wait,
I
was
wonder.
her name Brenda and his name was Brendan
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the show?
yeah. It was a
Yeah.
only
Why
an end.
would you do that?
Only one end separated them.
Why would you do that? Even as a parent, that would be. I would get them mixed up. Oh man,
Betsy,
I'm so mad.
you don't have kids. You got to have fun with it.
I can't.
Twins is hard
guess.
enough. You got to have a little bit of a laugh.
A little bit. Oh God.
Wow, that was great.
That was so
what a
good.
lovely little, because we were talking about like energy, and then she just came straight up ghost, like or
Yeah.
whatever it was, and I'm like, how cool to get both in
Yeah.
the same episode. Like I just love that.
We're
I love
blessed.
that.
Good.
We're blessed.
Blessed.
Nicole, thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you, Nicole.
Gosh,
Spooky.
this was great.
This was
so fun.
great.
I cannot get over the time I've had here, and I've got to text back my friend and really let her know what's up. I mean, that's just
Yes.
so wild.
I can't wait to hear what update she has.
Well, again, the text was about basketball, but
Maybe that was just the intro. That could have just been the intro to start a conversation about
you
something.
know
About
what?
the
You're right,
cat.
because if she had started talking about the cat, she knows I don't want to engage.
Mhm.
Right. So
So you're right.
you gotta let
Yeah.
us know if it's actually about the cat.
Well, I'll call in as a listener story.
Yes, please do.
The
But
follow up.
do it immediately tonight.
Yeah, exactly. So that there's two listener stories in one episode.
Yes.
You got it. You got it.
Oh boy, this was so much fun. Tell everyone where they can find you.
Okay, I am at the only Alana Johnston on Instagram and at Alana_Johnston on Twitter. And if you want to follow my podcast, we're at Self Esteem Party on Instagram and Twitter. And that's it. Everything cross promotes. If I ever do anything again, if I ever say yes to a job, the many that are being offered, you will see me post about it. That's where you'll find it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, what a
Thanks
dream.
for coming on.
Thanks for having me. This was like the best midday boost I could have ever asked for. So thank
seriously.
you.
Mine too.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
nice. What a good Friday.
Yes.
Oh, please. I accept.
Oh, that was so perfect.
How fun was it to talk to Alana?
Just the most fun. She's so wonderful. I
How
got
many-
to do her podcast, and it was just. It was like an hour and a half of us just being like, oh my God, it's so nice to talk to you.
Yes, I know. I was going to say, how many people do you think were attacked by cats while listening?
Dude.
Not me, bruh.
Not you. You made it out. You made it out okay. But if
Yeah.
you were listening and got attacked by a cat, you gotta tell us about it.
Tag
please.
us in the cat attack video.
Tag us in the cat attack video.
I'm like, do you see me looking all around to make sure
Yeah.
that no cats are going to attack me?
What if a cat like hops on, slits your throat, and I'm watching it the whole time? Like, oh
Well,
God.
how will you edit the podcast?
I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. Garage band?
Yeah, that's a start.
Okay, there we go.
It'll be evidence though, because of the murder.
Right. Of the cat murder.
Murder by
Murder.
cats. They're drinking my blood.
And eating my eyeballs first.
The soft organs go.
Next.
All right. Should we read some listener stories, or I can
Yes.
continue to sing? Nope. That's how the cat attacks me. If I sing,
Yes.
the cat will attack. So
yes.
I have a long one.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah, give it to me.
This one is entitled Two Friends New Orleans Haunted Hotel Experience.
Fun.
Woo, woo.
I'm liking all of those things put together. Friends, New Orleans, hotel,
Two
haunted, two. I love it.
experiences.
I love experiences.
I
are
miss
the
them,
most fun.
honestly.
I miss them so much. I usually get like my family for Christmas presents, like more experiences than things, like
Yeah.
whatever.
I think you still, if you could. I mean, we're not far out from it, dude.
Yeah, but it still felt weird to be like, well, I don't want to get
I mean,
right
they were
now.
saying
I don't want to push anybody to feel like they have to.
they should do so. Yeah, we're recording this on Friday, but I heard on one of my morning shows I was watching that they're like, expect vaccines and arms next week in America.
Awesome. Oh, good. That's exciting.
And shoot me up, baby. I've never been happier to be considered obese and at a higher risk, because they'll give me, after they get the olds, then come the fats and sicks.
I've had a doctor tell me I'm morbidly obese. Maybe I'll get one.
Oh, absolutely. If you go back to that doctor, he'll insist that
He got fired.
well,
Thank
you could
God.
probably
He was a
find him
creepy-
somewhere.
I bet I could.
All right. Two
Okay.
friends, New Orleans hotel haunted. Wait, two friends, New Orleans haunted hotel experience.
Nice. Say that 5 times fast. I dare you.
Okay. No, I can't. I can't even do it one time fast. Hi, Betsy and Marcy. My friend Dicey and I wanted to. Wait, it says pronounced Dicey. I got it.
I nailed it.
My friend Dicey and I wanted to write in to tell you about our trip to a very haunted hotel in New Orleans last October. Hope you
Ooh.
enjoy.
Yes.
Better times.
I hope they typed it one word at a time. Like passing it back and forth to each other.
Oh, yes. Okay, this one's entitled. It's entitled Louisa in all caps. Okay.
Ooh.
So I'm very agnostic. I actually do think they passed it back and forth because they have like titles of their names.
Cool. Okay.
So Louisa, I'm very agnostic about ghosts. I should say I was very agnostic, but we both really wanted to stay in a haunted hotel. We both like spooky things. She's a horror director and I'm a poet. And so we thought it would be really fun to stay in a haunted hotel. The one that kept coming up in all my searches was the Andrew Jackson.
Ooh.
So my friend got there a couple of hours before I did. Our keys don't work. They were not the new key fobs. They're actual keys. And the staff has to
Ooh.
come and let her into the room. And they kind of play it off. She lets me in when I get there. And I'm immediately laughing and joking, saying things like, I'm so happy to be here. I just want you to know that we... Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. I know it's a little small. I got to bump up. My old eyes can't
Bump
read.
it up. Bump it up, man.
Okay. I'm so happy to be here. I just want you to know that we want to see everything. We're so excited. We want to interact with you. I'm just a little bit kidding, but I still do say that.
Oh.
I bring a crystal to give them as an offering, and I'm really excited, but also just don't think anything is going to happen. Well, you did the most. Can I just say?
Yeah.
So we leave for a ghost tour at 8 p.m. We go out drinking after because it's our first night in New Orleans. And we both sleep through the night until 9:30 a.m. when the front desk worker comes to bring us our breakfast tray. Oh, I'm going to
This
stay
sounds
here.
Nice.
I want it. That's really weird. Usually I would keep up the night. I would keep up. I think it's get up. I would get up in the night to pee or to drink water, especially if I've been drinking. But instead, we barely remember going to sleep and slept like the dead.
Oh.
She might have had some hurricanes.
Yeah, I mean.
Hand grenades from Tropical Isle, maybe. So the next morning, my suitcase is on the ground and I'm kneeling in front of it, looking for a bracelet I want to wear and talking about how I can't find it. Suddenly, I feel something cold against my ankle and look behind me, and I'm literally sitting on my bracelet, which makes no sense. It just appeared.
Ooh.
Things continue to get weird, especially with doors. The keys still don't work for Dicey at all. They do work for me, but only if I say something like, please, we're back. Can we get in the room? Like we had to ask permission before entering.
What?
Then there's the closet doorknob, which my friend remembers looking inside the day before and even hanging a towel on it. When I try to open it, it completely unscrewed and falls off in my hand. To get into the closet, I have to screw it back on, which due to the time it took and the direction of the screw versus the turn direction means it could not have unscrewed from normal use. When I use the EMF detector that I downloaded for the trip, it goes wild when it gets near the closet. The same thing happens when I look inside a wardrobe in the room that holds a mini fridge.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
I like that wardrobe. And the tiny doorknob for the wardrobe just falls off in my hands too with no provocation.
Oh.
One of the things I'd been uncomfortable with was the fact that the deadbolt didn't turn and so couldn't be locked. Being two women in a strange hotel and strange city, we had the chain, but it didn't feel like enough. So that evening, we were about to leave the room. The deadbolt is locked, locking us in. Neither of us did it.
What?
Oh, I don't like this place. Never mind. I don't
I
want
don't
to
want to
stay
stay there.
You
I'll get a drink at their bar, but I don't
Yeah.
want to stay there.
I can get a breakfast tray somewhere else.
Yeah. I love how both you and I were blown away by a breakfast tray. Whoa, that's fancy.
Whoa, hell, they brought it to you?
Oh, shit, I didn't know you could do that. Wait,
Yeah.
you telling me the rooms are inside the building?
Oh,
Whoa.
shit. Knobs on doors? Holy heck. Okay. The other thing that is the other thing that is affected is our sleep. The first night we sleep like babies. But every night after, the feeling of dread that permeates the room makes it impossible to sleep through the night.
What?
Our experience sleeping the subsequent nights is exactly the same. We fall asleep pretty much okay, but we wake up around 2 or 3 a.m.
Ooh.
and then we're awake for about 3 hours.
Oh my God.
Finally, when we finally fall back to sleep, exhausted around 7, when the sun comes up and sleeps until 9:30, when the breakfast tray comes. Hell yeah, you
Ooh,
do.
Yeah. Breakfast tray.
Also, after that second night is when her nightmares begin. Just want to pause to say, crazy to be asleep before 2 a.m. in New Orleans.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, party animal.
I really do think that most of my nights in New Orleans end with like the sun coming up and getting breakfast.
Okay, party animal.
There's just nothing else to be done. You must. So the first night that she has it is the night that So the first nightmare that she has is that she's in the room just as it is. I'm in my bed, she's in her bed, but there's another bed across from us where there's a couch in real life. And it's old looking with wooden rails along the side, like a day bed or maybe a hospital bed.
Oh, God, no.
The bed starts scooting towards us.
Ew. Ew. Okay.
And then the little yellow pillow that's on it starts moving like it's animated, sort of scritching up onto her bed and onto her.
I never thought a bed could be so scary.
I know. Well, that's where all the fear starts in my childhood, like being like, is something under here? Will something get my feet?
Yeah. Oh.
And I wake up when I hear her trying to scream with her mouth closed, a weird moaning, scared noise. She says that she's trying to scream my name. Weirdly, when she woke up, I was having a nightmare too. We're in the room and we're so scared that we can't sleep. So we get into bed together and finally we can sleep. Both of us think it's really weird, but we talk about it. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I fall asleep until the breakfast tray comes. The next night of nightmares is tied to the doorknob thing. The night after the deadbolt closed itself. She has a dream that in front of the door, which she is facing in real life, there's a folding chair like one's the medium sit-in the square. It's another piece of furniture that isn't in the waking room, and it's been positioned in front of the door, blocking the way out.
Ooh. Okay.
And then there's just this oppressive feeling. I keep thinking, is there a light that we had on before that we don't have on now? She mentioned later, and I'd been thinking the same thing, that we keep trying to see things out of the corner of our eyes. And that it was the beginning of when she started feeling like the bed's shaking in the night. But we didn't talk about it at the time because we just felt like we were overreacting. So we're out at a wine bar that night and finally talk about everything. We decide to get sage to cleanse the room and an oil to put on ourselves to protect us.
Whoa.
So when we go into the room that night, we'd say, we don't want this to happen anymore. We don't want to interact with you anymore. This needs to stop right now. And we do the protecting oil and sage.
Whoa.
Then we go to sleep. The structure of sleep, again, is the same. We're so incredibly tired. We keep saying how we've never been this tired in our lives. We're barely sleeping. And when we're sleeping, it feels like we're not sleeping. That night, she has a final nightmare. And it's in the room again.
Nightmare.
I've never had a nightmare. I've never had nightmares where I'm like in the same place that I am. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm never like in my house.
I have, and they feel really wild.
Yeah.
Like I've had it like a lot of times where I'm like taking a nap or falling asleep, and like it's the same time of day and everything, and then like something really creepy happens where I'm like shaken awake of just like and like breathing all weird. You know that like feeling where your body is like shaking. Oh, it's so weird. You're lucky. Yeah. Hey, don't have them. Keep it
You're
up.
right. All right. I'm not gonna.
Don't have them.
Okay. That night she has a final nightmare and it's in the same room again. She's sleeping in her bed, but there's a party that's happening with a bunch of old-timey people drinking cocktails.
Ooh.
And I'm like, I gotta go. I'm leaving. And I'm really mad at her and leave her there. To wake herself up, she has to throw a glass against the wall to shake herself out of it. Then it's the day we depart. Later, doing some Googling, we find out that our room, 204, is the only one other than 208 that is mentioned as being extremely haunted. And I can say that I went in not a believer, but I left definitely believing in ghosts.
Wow.
That's just her story. This goes on. This is a long. Okay. I gotta say though, if we were in a hotel and we were like not sleeping well, and
I'd get a different place.
I would get a different place.
I like after night 2, I'd be like, oh, I don't like, or and I would have to get a different place.
I would be moving along.
Or we just get so drunk we don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to assume that it's disturbing our drunkenness too.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah,
Then
that's
we're
why
out of there.
We're out of there.
Quick.
Oh, get me out of here. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Okay, so this is from Dicey, I believe. I wanted to elaborate on my friend's story about our trip to New Orleans and our haunted hotel experience. So she's exactly right. The keys never worked for me, not even one time. When I bring them to the concierge, he makes a big deal about it being an old hotel, but I've opened a lot of doors in my life and this seems absurd. And it's interesting the way that it affects everything. It made me feel more helpless.
Yeah.
The other thing I felt like I needed a little further explanation is the doorknob on the closet. When I arrived at the room early, that doorknob definitely worked. I opened that closet and considered putting my things in. And then when I hung up my overnight bag and on the handle, so the handle was very secure. So when Louisa says it's so weird that we can't open this closet, I'm confused. And then we realize that the doorknob is just completely unscrewed.
Whoa.
And we're just experiencing a lot of little things. And we're in this expectant headspace. We're both sick to our stomach at least once while we're in the room, which is unsettling. I gotta say, though, every time I go home to Louisiana, I do get sick because the food is very rich.
Oh, every trip I'm on, I'm constantly destroying toilets. I'm used to it now.
Right, but specifically Louisiana, it's so much butter and cream and fried. So,
of course.
But also ghosts too.
But ghosts, yes.
There's really no way to overstate how upsetting the nightmare factor is.
God.
When I was preparing for the trip, I thought a lot about the fact that Louisa has a serious sleep disorder. And when she and I lived together, she would often wake me up with screaming nightmares. But I don't have a lot of nightmares, so it was definitely surprising for me to be the one who had them there.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's an interesting tidbit. Every day when we would leave the hotel, it feels great and we feel totally normal, except for the fact that we're exhausted. But every time we come back, it just feels really uncomfortable and unsafe.
That sucks.
I don't like it.
No.
In the middle of the night, the bed shook, kind of like when you're standing on a train platform and the subway goes by. Just a little bit of a rumble.
Nuh-uh.
We were on the second floor. It didn't feel like footsteps. It was slight. It didn't even scare me, but it was accompanied by this pretty putrid smell. But we're in New Orleans, not the sweetest smelling city. So for the first few nights, I brushed it off.
Whoa.
But as things started to feel a little grosser and a little more intimate, those things started to feel a little more threatening.
Yep.
When we go out to the wine bar and really break it down, one of the things that added to all this feeling more like a horror movie that blah, blah, blah. Hold. One of the things that added to this feeling more like a horror okay, I get it. Sometimes, when you read and you're like, I don't understand what I'm reading.
No, not at all. I know. Nope. I read everything perfectly. I know every word. I know exactly what they entailed. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So they're saying one of the things that added to this feeling like a horror movie is that we love and less like Fun Girls on Vacation was that as we were sitting there talking and she says, I think we're in over our heads. And I flashed to this dream that I had about us 2 years ago where we're sitting somewhere unknown to me at the time. And she says that to me. And that adds to this feeling that we're really in over our heads as if we were warned and we didn't take it seriously.
What?
That's fucked up.
Fucked up, man.
Fucked up. So the next day we go and we get protective oil and burn sage. And after that, it does start to feel a little better. But I do have continued nightmares. And once we left the room the last morning and locked the door, I knew I never had to go back there again. And there was such a sense of lightness. Oh. I was really scared that I might bring bad energy back with me. But thankfully, the oil and saging worked. And whatever was bothering us stayed in the room. Whoa. It's strange to try and explain it. Almost everything was just a feeling, and yes, you could say it was all in our heads, but there's no doubt in my mind that the space is really truly haunted with some pretty bad energy.
Yeah, man.
Just had a cat touch my toe and scare
Ew,
me.
that's very scary.
And I think we made ourselves vulnerable by inviting it to play with us and being cavalier about it. I know that I'm never going to do that again. I'm going to be more respectful of other realms and try to protect myself better. Fucking, that makes sense. Fuck.
Holy shit, man.
There's a third part, Betsy.
Oh shit, okay.
Unless you have any commentary on this above.
No, I'm just blown up. It's spooky. I would have had to bail after.
Oh.
I feel after the deadbolt, I would be like, oh, I can't. As much as I want to say I want to stay in a haunted hotel, I need sleep.
Yeah, especially when it's like just weird things like that are scary. I would also be very worried that it were something happening with the hotel in the here and now.
Right.
Because hotels are just like places where a lot of weird stuff can go down because of like the nature of people coming and going, and like to be like, oh, like we were saying about the psychic, like you don't need a lot of repeat customers in a city like that.
Right. And just that feeling of like just not feeling safe in the place where it's like, this is our home base. Like, this is where we should be able to just pop the AC on, watch some Guy Fieri, take a nap, and get ready to party again.
Yeah,
like,
this is where I have my diarrhea.
Yeah, this is where I really lose it. Hopefully, the only place I really lose it, even though now I'm used to losing it anywhere.
Oh, boy. Not anymore. She's got them stay-at-home poop orders.
Yeah.
Okay, third part. Louisa. This is from Louisa. So when I started to tell people, when I was starting to tell this to people and it was becoming less something that happened to me and more of a story, I remember this one last really scary thing. Okay. Near the end of the trip, we were out and had just had brunch and it was hot as the dickens.
Yep.
We saw this old antique store and thought it would be a good place to duck in for a bit of air conditioning. So we walked inside and immediately realized that it was not the antique store for us.
Oh.
It's just beautiful, beautiful things. Not very many things. Sort of, not any sort of bric-a-brac, but like gorgeous grandfather clock from the 1800s with metal waves on its face, like moves, like that move like the ocean. And inlaid dining tables and stuff like that. So without speaking, we do what is considered the polite thing. We begin to walk to the back of the store, planning on walking to the I got it. We begin to walk to the back of the store, planning on walking to the back and then walking to the front and saying thank you and leaving. As we walk to the back, I don't see this, but my friend sees the woman who is sitting at the desk by the door. She's old, but not exceptionally old, maybe 60, which makes the fact that she moves like she's in slow motion more uncanny. She sort of creeps over to the door, and my friend sees her lock the deadbolt just after we walk in.
What?
So we walk to the back and we walk to the front, and she's still kind of standing in front of the door. She puts her left hand on the doorknob, and with her right hand, she turns the deadbolt back and forth, opening and closing it, but never turning the knob with her other hand. She does this so slowly that it's almost terrifying. But then she looks toward my friend, and my friend grabs the door and can't open it, which has clearly been a theme. And I'm standing behind and watching them, getting this weird feeling. And at a certain point, I can't stand it anymore. I take the flat of my hand and gently tap the door, and it just swings open. And it was the only time I felt like the room was operating And that was the only time that I felt like the room was operating outside of the room, if that makes sense. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, it didn't make sense to me. Unless you mean like out of like
the room was operating out
it was
of
the only time that I felt like the room was operating outside of the room. Oh, Oh, okay.
Oh,
that like
okay.
that like the world exists outside of the room.
Right.
That's
Okay.
what
Okay. Whoa.
And I think that's what put us over the edge. Even though we didn't talk about it like that at the time, we just laughed about how maybe there was nothing even there, just an empty storefront. Anyway, thanks for reading and for all you do for us spooky folks.
Whoa.
Heart, Louisa and Dicey.
Heart. Whoa.
Whoa.
Holy shit, man.
That old lady sucks.
That old lady sucks. I was thinking like I would start eyeing like all these antiques to beat her up with if she kept that shit up.
That's nasty of her.
It's so nasty. How dare she?
I feel like
oh, go ahead.
I think it was like because when they walked in, they felt like it was a place they didn't belong. I think that lady was like, you don't belong here.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you think about anything, I'm going to just lock you in. But that's also psychotic.
Ew, that feels
What's she
so
going to do?
like...
Shoot them? Probably. And people in Louisiana will just do that. My God.
That's it. That's it. It feels, very like, remember in Mighty Ducks D2 when they go to Rodeo Drive? Do you remember that, Marcy?
Yes,
you love that.
Top of mind.
It reminds me of that. I'm just like, who are you? Like, whoa. Still, fuck off, lady. That bums me out.
But that is actually, like I always say, scarier than ghosts.
So scary. Ooh, an old I would have grabbed a big old expensive vase and bashed it over her old head.
I can't wait till this pandemic is over and you get the opportunity to do that to an older woman, where you just literally harm them physically. I'm excited about it.
Dude, I got some lined up. I can't wait.
That was a really fucked up trip.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got one. You ready?
Kill. Do it.
Okay. This is titled Witchy Runner in Austin, Texas.
Ooh.
Okay. Hello, Marcy. So a combo of our name. That's good.
Ah!
My family and I moved into our neighborhood and in the early 2000s. It is a pleasant neighborhood with people from all over the world, and we all walk our goofy ass dogs on the trail in our neighborhood park. The roads are very wide and there are always tons of bicycles and joggers. That sounds like a nice neighborhood.
We've seen places like, we went to Austin, so I've seen what similar things, right?
Austin rules.
Yes.
I started noticing an older lady out running very often on the roadside bicycle lanes. She was very thin, very fit, wore lots of eye makeup, and seemed to be in her late 70s.
Whoa.
Her hairstyle was always like a messy version of the Swiss Miss Lady. Remember the Swiss Miss Lady?
Oh.
Like Swiss... hot chocolate.
I just only remember the cup in the Alps, like behind. I gotta look. Oh, okay.
Wait, Swiss Miss Lady.
I gotta.
Whatever. We know. I remember Swiss Miss Lady.
Oh God,
whoa.
She looks scary.
Yeah, she's
the blonde.
Yeah.
She's terrifying.
Oh, okay. Sorry. She always looks like. She always looked like a messy version of the Swiss Miss Lady, messy Swiss Miss. The hair and the makeup gave her a very witchy vibe, very cool and unmistakable.
Oh.
And she wasn't jogging, she was running all the time. What a badass. The neighborhood is big, a few square miles, and I'd always see her in different spots. Once I started walking Ricky, our goofy-ass family dog, on the trail, I noticed the lady walking an old brown full-size poodle. She would never look at us when we passed. No eye contact, no nod. I only saw her and the poodle a few times a month, but I saw the woman out running almost every morning. In 2008, my children and I went to their elementary school's fall festival. We saw the brown poodle in a giant pumpkin costume with the school librarian, Miss Emily.
Oh my gosh.
That's cute. We went to say hello and learned that the dog, Dolly, belonged to the librarian's mother, Amelia, who was the woman always out running. Another decade went by, and we got used to seeing Amelia. Even on the coldest or hottest days, she was out running. Tough bitch. I remember thinking about Amelia after the 2016 election. I'd seen her in Obama t-shirts before his first term. I remember her wearing a t-shirt that said, "This is native land," with a picture of indigenous people holding rifles. She was obviously a progressive person. So I wondered if Amelia would look distressed or take a few days off exercising. But in the days after the 2016 election, she was still out running, same as ever. She was always laser focused, looking straight ahead, never looking at cars or drivers or pedestrians, just fucking running people over now. This year, I noticed I had not been seeing Amelia. The pandemic started, very few people were outside. Then it was obvious she was not around. Then I started wondering just how old she was. If she was in her late 70s when we moved in, she had to be in her late 90s now. The last time I saw her was December 2019. I was driving to work super early and was startled because when I drove by her, she looked right at me, into my face for a full 2 seconds as she ran past.
Ooh.
I remember her heavy eyeliner.
That's why she does it. She does it so she'll make an impact.
I saw Miss Emily, the school librarian, at a canned food drive a few months ago. She asked about my kids, all high school and college age now. I asked about her mother and Dolly the poodle. She told me that soon after that fall festival of 2008, Dolly the poodle died at the age of 18. She then told me Amelia passed away in 2009.
Oh my
Thanks, Timothy.
God. 10 years?
What?
10 years. And he saw a ghost wearing an Obama shirt.
He for like a while, yeah.
Whoa. I was like, oh, this is a story about someone who's kind of funny, like a witchy look. And then all of a sudden, that turned. That really turned.
That turned, dude.
That's
Wow.
fucking wild.
That is nuts.
Oh, I love
That's
it, though.
incredible. Me too. Like, it's like, it's spooky, but also like nice. Like,
Yeah.
like kind of just nice of like whether it is her spirit
Yeah.
continuing this thing or it is that I always forget what we're what you know
What we're talking about?
Yeah, I always forget what this fucking show
Like
is.
a residual. Like a
Yeah,
residual.
residual, like an imprint or whatever.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But looking right at Timothy is very spooky.
right to be like, hey, gotcha, I'm a ghost. I've been a ghost for a long time.
That's so nutty. That's really crazy.
That's truly nuts.
I love it, though.
I do
Ah,
too.
woo, yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Gosh,
Gosh, this was fun. This was a
this
fun,
is so fun.
episode with the Alana and
Ah.
spooky New Orleans and also a lot of deep South stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
boy.
y'all for sending in stories.
Yes, please do. We're trucking along. We're getting through a bunch this year. It's been
Hell
great.
yeah. It's been so nice. It's
And
been
I
so
love
wonderful.
not having to do research.
Oh yeah, man.
Remember when we had to like look things up?
Oh God, I
and
don't even know how to do that anymore.
I can't. I can't.
I refuse. I can't. I
I
won't.
won't. I shan't. Yeah, so please keep sending them to us. And you
Yeah.
guys wear your goddamn mask now more than ever.
Please, it's so bad out there now.
It's really
and-
bad.
Oh,
been getting all
and
these-
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe.
safe.
Yeah.
I
And
know
just-
the holidays are gonna be funky this year, but stay safe. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth
yeah.
having a weirder holiday.
And
I'm
don't
hap-
feel weird about telling people you will not attend an
Don't at
indoor maskless. Don't feel weird.
Don't at all.
Don't feel weird. Maybe they don't understand or maybe they're in a different, like maybe they already had it, so they're not as worried about it. Whatever it is, this is a great year to learn about boundaries.
it's been cool.
Yeah.
It's been huge.
Yeah.
Huge
So.
for old Zanaro.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. We love you.
We love you. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.